Hello, welcome to the Vego way. My name's Nate and you've just found something pretty cool on the internet. What is the Vego way? Well, it's a vegan diet mixed with a ketogenic diet, and that's how I eat, and I wanted to share it with people. So I've created this channel to guide people through eating a healthy and balanced vegan and ketogenic diet. I've been, a little bit about me first. I've been following a ketogenic diet for on and off for a year now, or just over a year. And I was vegan before, and I started doing a ketogenic diet, vegan for about 2 days, and then I quickly went into vegetarian, and that quickly led to eating meat again, which made me feel absolutely crap. And then I kind of fell in and out of the ketogenic diet, and every time I went back to carbs, I felt rubbish. And so now, for the last month or so, I've been eating in a vegan way, and it's the best I've ever felt. So if you already know what a ketogenic diet is and you want to eat vegan, you're in the right place. But first, let me quickly explain what is the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet is starving your body of carbohydrates, so the liver, being the awesomeness that it is, produces ketones that utilizes the fat in your body and the fat that you eat. So that's its new food source, and you can only make your liver do this if you eat between 20 to 50 grams of carbs a day. So you really restrict it and you eat such a small amount of carbs. There's loads of benefits from eating this way. People report, and I've experienced this myself, is better mental clarity, feeling more awake, reduction of migraines if you suffer from them. I do, so it's really helped me with my migraines. People say that your skin glows, and people have said that to me when I'm in ketosis. Ketosis means when your liver is producing ketones. And there's other benefits, like it can help with treating cancer or preventing cancer. It can help with people that have brain disorders like epilepsy. So the Romans created a diet, and they originally called it the seizure diet before they called it the ketogenic diet, because they found it helped people to stop having seizures. So it's really good for that too. And I think one of the biggest things is that it reverses type 2 diabetes. So if you've got type 2 diabetes and the doctor wants to give you loads of crappy medicine, some people might not think it's crappy, so sorry if I've offended you, but some people don't want to take that medicine. So if you start a ketogenic diet, you will actually reverse type 2 diabetes. And I've got a friend who's done this, and that's how I found out about it. He told me about it. I don't have type 2 diabetes. I just really like the way it makes me feel. Carbs make me feel tired and lethargic and knackered, and I don't get very stable energy. It's always up and down. So the ketogenic diet gives me a stable state of energy, and it makes me feel really good in myself. Another benefit of the ketogenic diet is because your body's using fat. If you have a deficit of fat that you're eating, your body will burn fat. So the fat just on its own, which is amazing. So a lot of people do it for that reason too. To eat a ketogenic diet, you need to eat high fat, moderate protein and low carbohydrates. So you have to reverse what you're doing already, and it's really hard for some people, but trust me, it works. And once you get used to it and you feel what that fat's doing to you, you'll love it. And it's healthy fats like avocado and coconut oil, olive oil, peanuts and other type of low carb nuts like almonds and things like that. But yeah, so that is what the ketogenic diet is. Basically, when you first start starving your body of carbs, you can have some adverse side effects. So one of these is, or the main thing is they call it keto flu. So you start to feel fluey, maybe a bit of temperature and a headache, and you feel knackered and you ache and you can't do anything. It's because your body doesn't know what to do. It's got no carbs to burn, but it hasn't started using the fat yet. So it loses all the water. We use water to burn carbs, so you have to drink lots of water, and if you don't, you'll feel even worse. And you also lose electrolytes, so potassium, sodium and magnesium. So you have to supplement with those things to really get you through that period, and keep supplementing with those things afterwards. Other symptoms that people have said in that transition period is sometimes they might get a bit of kidney pain. I've never experienced this, but I have met someone who has experienced this, and the simple remedy of water and bicarbonate of soda can help resolve that. And going back to the keto flu, you can make a really good electrolyte drink to sort that out, which I do have the recipe for on my website, and I will also be showing people how to do on YouTube. So yeah, so that brings me to my next point, which is if you're here, you're probably wanting to start the 21 days of Vego. It's a really good comprehensive guide and meal plan and a little bit of exercise advice for anyone who wants to begin keto, and it will start on New Year's Day. So this video is designed to help you now to prepare for that on New Year's Day. And it's 3 weeks of keto. It's really 4 weeks, but I say 3 weeks because the last week you're on your own. There's no help from me because I want you to give it a go yourself for a week, and then there'll be another video to see how everybody's doing. So if you are interested in that, you're in the right place. You can subscribe on my website now to receive email updates every day of what to expect. But the main reason that I'm here now and you're watching this is for some preparation. And there are some really important items that I think you're going to need to get now before New Year's Day to make your Vego journey smooth. So those key items are staple items that you're going to need. One is vegan protein powder. It's amazing. You can get this kind of on the internet. That's £20 for that, so it's quite cheap. Or you can buy it in Holland & Barrett or any health shops. Most vegans have this already. It's really hard to meet that protein count when you're a vegan. Another thing is coconut oil. I use that for cooking, in my smoothies, putting it on toast, anything. It's just amazing to have. That's £2.50 in Aldi, so that's pretty cheap too. Again, for smoothies, this is optional. If you do a lot of exercise like I do, this is branched chain amino acids. It helps keep your muscles intact and stops them from wasting away, and that's whether you're ketogenic or not. Another thing is Solo Salt, or Low Salt is another brand. This is really important because when you lose your electrolytes, you need to replace the potassium, and the potassium that you can buy in health shops, they don't usually have a high enough of potassium. Something to do with the health authority in England. They won't let too much because they don't want people to have too much. But this stuff has loads of potassium in it. And I think just a few teaspoons of this a day is your whole potassium limit if you're not on the ketogenic diet. But you need more if you're in a ketogenic diet. So this is an essential ingredient for the electrolyte drink that I mentioned earlier. And you can use this in your food to make sure you're getting that potassium. Not having enough potassium can make you feel quite tired and can cause some other nasty symptoms, so you don't want that. There's not really anything in here, but this is Himalayan rock salt. So this stuff doesn't really have much salt, actually, like sodium in it. It's mostly potassium, so you also want to have some sodium, salt. And I use Himalayan rock salt because I don't like to use sea salt, as we all know that that's got plastic in it now. I don't want to eat plastic. Another essential item is a smoothie machine. You need to have a smoothie machine. It's amazing. You can use it every day to make your smoothies if you want to, and you can use it to make cauliflower mash. Again, that's a recipe in my 21 Days of Vego you can see, or have a look on my website. And so that's really good. And then sweeteners. These are zero carb and low carb sweeteners. Stevia, and this is stevia mixed with erythritol. They're the best best sweeteners I've found for myself that don't kick me out of ketosis. And one other thing, which is just here, it's on camera. How do you know if you're doing the right thing on this diet? This is how you know. These are keto sticks. These are amazing. They're a little bit gross when you start. You have to wee on them, and there's a color chart to show you how much of ketosis you're in. So if you keep using these and you're always negative, you know that you're eating something wrong, or you're not eating enough of something. So these are essential. They're £5 on Amazon and they last for about a month or more. So it's just, I mean, how many diets can you do where you can actually test to see if you're doing the right thing? I mean, that just, for me, it's really nice to see those results. It's really encouraging. And it will take you about anything from 3 days to 2 weeks to get into ketosis. And that's what I'm here to do to help you with that. Again, for all of your food, you're going to need a fitness tracker, a food tracker, and it's called MyFitnessPal. And you can get that on your phone. I've got another intro video that will show you how to install it, how to use it. Tracking your food on the ketogenic diet is essential, so it's good to get used to it now so you know how to do it. But all of the meals in my 21 days of keto are already put on there under the Vego way, and then cauliflower mash, bangers and mash, or whatever, like something like that. So you can just find it, select it. As long as you follow the same recipe I've shown you, then that's all you need to do. So it's nice and easy. I've made it as easy as possible. And again, for following your progress, measuring yourself. So measuring your chest and your waist and your belly is essential. Measuring is even more important than weighing, I think. So you measure yourself every week, because if your weight is going up but your measurements are going down, that means you're building muscle but you're losing fat, which is amazing. And another thing which is optional, which I like to use, this is a smart scale, and I got it from Amazon for £30, and it connects to my phone and it tells me my muscle percentage and my fat percentage. So if I weigh myself and my weight's gone up, and rather than going, oh no, I'm getting fat, I can see that actually my fat percentage has gone down and my muscle percentage has gone up. So that's a really positive thing. So these are all of the things that I would say you need. And one last thing, for snacking, peanuts or some other kind of nuts. If you're out and about, those are a lifesaver. So this is your introduction to the ketogenic diet in a vegan way, the Vego way. And I am here to help you along the way. So I want to hear from you every step of the way. If you've got problems, just message me on YouTube or my website. It's more of a community. I've learned everything that I've done, that I know, just through doing it myself. I'm not a certified professional expert, but I really enjoy researching about this and trying different recipes, and I feel like I've got to something which is the best for me, and I think it'll work for all of you too. So welcome to the community, and please subscribe to this channel and like this video and leave comments down below, just down there. And please visit my website and subscribe to my website, which is thevegoway.com. And I send you a welcome email, and you can see recipe guides and meal plans on there too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's all eat green and eat clean. Peace out. Bye.